Hi, my name is Diana, and I have vision loss, and I also have really bad memory. So, if I ever repeat myself, please forgive me. It just really means that I forgot whether or not I said something or not. In my previous video, I talked about how there are programs for students who have vision loss, especially in the school district. So, whether it is a vision classroom/program or requesting an itinerant teacher, which is basically a traveling teacher, someone who focuses on vision and works with your student on one-on-one and works with them about basically teaching them how to use Braille or how to use a specific device. That is something I do want to focus on a little bit later because my husband does that. So I would love him to come and just kind of teach you guys a little bit about what that is, hopefully in a future video. But yeah, so, but outside of school districts, outside of the school, there are different programs that are not just for school-aged students, but are for adults as well. And that's what I want to focus on in this video. One of the programs that I'm actually part of is called the Greater Bakersfield Council for the Blind, GBCB. And GBCB is underneath the umbrella of the California Council for the Blind, so it covers all of California. And then they are underneath the umbrella of the American Council for the Blind, which covers all the states. Now, there is one other agency. Actually, there might be a few others. I don't remember top of my head. But the one that comes to mind is the National Federation for the Blind, so NFB. And basically, all of these agencies, they just basically work to help advocate for services or for the visually impaired, blind or visually impaired. And so, for example, for our local chapter, so GBCB, we one of the things that we try to focus on is bringing attention to when it comes to the audio signals when you come to an intersection. So if you've ever been crossing the street, whether it is driving or walking, and you hear an audio sound, so either a beeping or someone saying that it's time to walk, you're able to walk, that is known as an audio signal. And most of these type of organizations are the ones who actually help put those up to advocate whether or not we need those. So we work with our local cities, our local counties to get those put in places of high traffic where individuals with disabilities, specifically those with vision loss, tend to cross more often. Now, in addition to helping with the audio signals, one of the other things that we do is advocate for individuals with vision loss or who are blind when it comes to businesses, doctors' offices, restaurants, and so forth. So whether it's teaching or educating staff or the entire business on how to work with someone with a disability, someone who has vision loss, of not just saying, hey, I'm over here, because that means nothing to me. Absolutely nothing, because I, probably can't see you either waving your hand or who's talking. And I don't know whether you're talking to me or not. So being kind and going up to that person, maybe tapping them on the shoulder, going up to them where they can maybe know that you're actually talking to them and saying, hey, my name is, so Diana, I'm a worker here, how can I help you? Do you need assistance to the counter? Do you need help filling out your paperwork? Most of us do try to be as independent as possible. So we'll be like, yes, I would love help. I can follow you. Or maybe can I hold on to your shoulder or to your elbow? And that way you can guide me there without pulling on that person, because pulling is a big no-no. Basically, you can have someone accidentally fall by doing that. And blunt, they don't feel comfortable. I mean, just imagine yourself being blindfolded and someone just pulling you. You're not going to feel comfortable. But if you can have a better grasp of either their elbow or their shoulder, you can kind of feel the way that their body moves to determine, oh, maybe I need to turn this way. Maybe there's a sharp corner or something. So we definitely try to advocate for that, especially when it comes to places that require paperwork. So reminding people, please be kind. If they need assistance filling out the paperwork, maybe say, right now I'm a little busy, but give me like 2 minutes and I can come help you directly, or I can have one of my colleagues help you fill out this paperwork, because sometimes we don't have family who can go with us to help us fill out that paperwork. Maybe they're working or we don't have anyone. So please be kind about that. And so those are the things that we really try to advocate. Now, our council, our chapter is actually meeting tomorrow, which is March 9th, from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. So from 11 to 12, we have lunch, and then from 12 to 1, we have our meeting. We are actually meeting at the Mossman's Westchester location here in Bakersfield for anyone who may be in the surrounding area and who is interested. Now, we do meet every second Saturday of every month at the same location, and we are always open to having new guests. You do not have to be a member to take part. You do not have to have a visual impairment or have a family or friend who is visually impaired. If you just yourself want to be able to learn more about the visually impaired community, or maybe have suggestions, please feel free, join. Maybe not just our chapter, just any chapter, really. They're really going to be just so happy to have you there. Especially since COVID, at least with our local chapter, unfortunately has diminished in numbers of attendees because of COVID. And we're always wanting to get new people there, especially the younger generation. My husband and I are actually one of the youngest people there at our 30s. Most of the attendees there are in their late 40s and up. And so we're very excited when we have someone around our age who wants to take part of this. Now, I'm going to be honest, we haven't really had a lot of activities lately, just because it's been really hard for us. But we are getting into that as well. Previously, we had a bowling night, and we try to have at least one picnic each year, which is something that we just started a few years ago. And again, we try to open up to the community, just so that they know what we do. How, basically let them know that we are trying our best to serve our community. And so, if you want to learn more about different agencies, different organizations, please feel free. You can always contact me. You can just leave me a message, and I will try to respond to you as soon as I can about this. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, again, please really contact me. I know I just probably said that. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else I want to mention right now. But I do want to make another video in regards to different other agencies that might be able to help with disabilities in general, not just vision loss. So I think that might be my third part and my final part for this series. But yeah, so thank you and have a wonderful day, and bye.